on Jaguar falls once again as a Mave ban comes through instantly for ISG.
They were like, no, Etsu.
No. Another
No,
team where it's like,
Mirage.
no. Not allowing it anywhere near the side. Contact Noir going to be banning the Grover. I'm getting... this is exactly how one of the other drafts went through. But no, okay. The Eevee, I'm going to say, like, Contact Noir, like, have I put the wrong draft up? No, I've not. Eevee is banned away on the side of ISG. No flanks for Contact Noir, what they're comfortable with. They're going to take the Willow as a traditional response, and this leaves so much available for these teams.
ISG will have their first pick. IronSwarm Gaming might actually go for the Turtle Boy here because it's open. But at the same time, I'm feeling that they won't.
No, they're going to go Leon this time. Yeah,
it's
interesting.
Going to be a Leon here.
But here's the thing, like, now that I've seen this happen twice, where they first picked a DPS, knowing that Makoa is still available, this has to be planned. This has to be, you know, part of it. Like, ISG are not completely new to playing Paladins and leaving a Makoa up. This has to be, and that Genos as well by default. This has to be planned for ISG, and I think this is also a good opportunity as well for them to really test their mettle against Contact Noir in a competitive environment. It's no doubt ISG have been scrimming Contact Noir repeatedly over the entirety of the season, but Contact Noir are going to be very happy with what they have so far.
Atlas coming through for ISG, which is, in my opinion, a really strong pick to accompany the Leon. We did see it in last game with Vinva and Hammer CD, and we're also going to see a Bomb King, which is most likely going to Vinva this time around because he is the Bomb King boy. And I do believe that they have a plan, but they need more to be able to counter this Makoa. We've seen it time and time again, people getting destroyed by a Makoa pick.
I mean, isn't the best laid plans one where your enemies don't know what you're doing, and also anyone watching don't know what you're doing? Aren't they just the best plans ever? But Contact Noir are going to go Barrack and Cassie to keep this going, and it's what we expect from Contact Noir. It's, you know, comfort, and the Barrack is a takeaway, though. We've seen Genu have a fantastic game in the semi-finals. Contact Noir will respect that and deny it away. And Nara was available as well for Contact Noir, so as it is a denial, ISG will lock in the Ashe to a very aggressive front lines here. And what is their support? Furia. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom is literally jumping around his room right now, like, yes! Yes! We got a Furia
ISG,
again.
You're my team. But we have the Hammer time. We have the Vinva on the Bomb King. We have most likely... I would think that Genu would be on the Atlas here, be frontline. Like main frontline, but a Pip pick from Contact Noir. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a Pip. Etsu's eyeing that one up. Now it's like, you know, ever since they've done that, I'm just, you know, been desensitized to seeing Pip on Contact Noir. It's like, of course, it makes perfect sense now. But Etsu is going to look...
together now.
It's all coming together, yeah. Etsu wanting a repeat performance of the match against Corn Esports on this very map as well, and it's up to ISG to see if they can weather the storm here. But I think this is a game where both teams are quite happy with what they have drafted here. There doesn't seem to be anything that is out of place, in my opinion. Now that, I mean, if I hadn't known Etsu was that good on Pip, I would have said the Pip was out of place for a Contact Noir draft, but it's shown that, yeah, this is just another character in the locker for them.
It is the conclusion of today's week's games here in Magistrates Legacy League Season 3, week number 7. It is ISG versus Contact Noir. Let's go to the rosters. On the side of ISG, we have Genu 2000 on the Fortress Breaker Ashe, Trippers on the Eminence Leon, Hammer CD on the Deja Vu, Atlas, Phoenix on the Cherish, Furia, and Vinva on the Royal Subjects Bomb King.
And on the side of Contact Noir, we have Saki playing the Leviathan, Makoa, Fruz playing the Luminary Genos, Laji with the Big Game Cassie, Etsu with the Catalyst Pip, and Conan on the Tinkering Barrack.
We're going back on Jaguar Fault because we can. get enough of this matchup. We can't get enough of this map, and the fight has begun over on Jaguar's side. Sarky getting pushed back a little bit by Hammer CD, and the first blood is actually going in the way of Contact Noir, but the return will happen as they get Sarky with a brilliant setback here, but the point is still in control of Contact Noir.
Yeah, it's a big pick right there, taking the Makoa out so early. We got Etsu was hiding up here on the high ground with the pit, but dropping down now. But Contact Noir controlling the point. Fruz just hiding where he needs to, but basically getting just small ticks up onto the payload. Conan will take down January 2000. Etsu will see out Phoenix, but Vinvar will return the favor, taking down Conan. Ladji with the double kill onto Vinvar and Trippers. But Contact Noir still climbing on the point up to 80%.
That was pretty much just a consistent teamwork effort from the side of Contact Noir. They knew who to get, and then they did the Contact Noir thing that we've called them out on every single time and praised them for. They get one pick that turns into 5. Now Genu going down. Now we are just turning on the timer for when the next few kills are going to happen. This is Contact Noir at their best, pressuring out IronSwarm Gaming. They are not in a healthy position.
Yeah, this is the Contact Noir we're used to seeing now. The zone is hard, the zone is heavy. Ladji and Etsu over on the right-hand side. The Evil Mojo comes out, and Hammer CD will fall to Etsu. Conan just having to just hide there, just retreat a little bit. Saki and Conan, indeed, both having to retreat, just get a little bit of healing back up. But Ladji's there to keep rolling the point, and Conan's back up and contesting as Contact Noir push this payload turn past 80%.
The pressure is there from all sides. Sarky is going into the backline, trying to distract Genu on the Ash here. A really nice hook will assure a little bit more pressure onto the field. He is one shot, he is down, and Contact Noir keeps on the pressure on this train. You can hear the horn in the background. Choo-choo! And that's a conversion successful for Contact Noir.
This is what we're used to seeing. Very quick, very aggressive conversion from Contact Noir there. Taking the map to 2 points to nothing. We see some streaks building up on almost all of Contact Noir's players right now. And yeah, this is them saying, you know, this map is our home and we are comfortable here.
We love being here. Like, they're sunbathing on the Jaguar side, and then they're cooling down in the dark side. Like, they know where to be at certain points in time. But I do feel that IronSwarm Gaming could do better. Like, their composition is really good. I do believe that they would be able to take a point off of Contact Noir here. So it's all up to the ultimate use here, since they are 3 ults up compared to Contact Noir.
Yeah, and here we are coming back into the second point fight with Conan heading straight to the point, but he will fall very low indeed, having to use his rocket boost to get him out of there. And the end flame is popped. And there goes the dome shield. All the ults being popped. Trippers will take out Etsu. Trippers will take out Conan with the double kill. And ISG look to have a little bit of an advantage here now. Again, will sit on the point, start the capture. We have a comeback mechanic as Hammer CD will chase Ladji on the Cassie back up towards her spawn. And its comeback mechanic is working here for ISG.
They get the capture truthfully, and Genu will go down, but let's see if Vinva will get a little bit of a strike here. He will get one, but that's simply not enough. And Contact Noir will return with 3 kills onto IronSwarm Gaming. They might have gotten the point, but they definitely offered some credits to the side of Contact Noir, which means that the net worth is now very balanced between both teams, and that might not be in IronSwarm's favor.
Absolutely, yeah. IronSwarm need to be getting those credits. They need to be building up their loadouts, building up their items. Evil Mojo comes out there. Ladji will see off again in 2000. And ISG just trying to get a foothold here now, trying to push back onto the point. Contact Noir, Ladji there getting Trippers. The Trippers will fall. And Ladji then gets the double kill onto Phoenix as well. And ISG are having trouble making their way back into this game.
Look at this absolute madman. Sarky always in the mood to go into the enemy backlines to deal a bit of damage. They will get 2 picks off of IronSwarm Gaming, and they're about to push even further on. They don't care if you got the point. They will still pressure you as if it was the last thing they wanted to do. And look at that. Vinva will try to add some pressure onto Contact Noir and reset them, but so far it doesn't seem to be working so well.
Absolutely. Contact Noir just do this so well. They just set up a battle line. They're all spread out in a line. Constant damage coming out, just keeping ISG zoned away from the point. But now ISG push it back a little bit. Vinvar up on the high ground, taking some long-range bombs. We'll see off Saki. A little bit of an advantage now for ISG. Hammer CD and Genu now pushing down towards the point. Tripez with them. And the payload is finally rolling. Can they do something with the final 30 seconds plus overtime? Let's see what they can do.
27 seconds left for this push. This is where IronSwarm Gaming, the ISG squad, the Season 2 champions, will have to push in. They cannot hold back for any seconds. They might have gotten the playoff spot, but this is no time to rest, as Contact Noir will definitely show you hell and prove to you that you cannot underestimate the squad at any point in given time. 2 seconds left and the overtime will not happen. The hook was there from Sarki, pulling off good old Genu, and yeah, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Genu, but when you're charging, you can still get hooked, and that definitely happened.
Yeah, absolutely. She is not CCing during those abilities, and yeah, that was a well-timed hook. Saki just pushing down the stairs behind the rock, knew what he had to do, hold the Ash away from the point. They knew the overtime was going to run out very, very quickly at that point, and it was yeah, well defended.
The pressure was all over the place, and right now there are 2 seconds left before we start the third round of game number 1 here in the finals of MLL Season 3, week number 7. It's a mouthful, and trust me, I'm rehearsing daily. But nonetheless, what I'm not rehearsing is this game, because it's happening right here and right now. Look at that dome shield. It's pressuring onto the point, but it's not enough. He's getting pushed out by a puppy bomb. Oh, Lord, you just hate to see it. The pressure's still going on, but there's nobody touching the point.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where the teams just get caught up in a fight. The end flame comes out, Ancient Rage is popped. And now the King Bomb's going to come up from the high ground. Very quickly popped there, going to try and get the pick onto Conan. Genu will see off Saki. Conan takes out Vinvar. And we're seeing a 42% on the point for IronSwarm Gaming right now. Looking to use that comeback mechanic still to keep this point alive for them. Keep this game alive for them.
Yeah, I feel that this through time and space will hurt, but sadly it didn't do as needed, and Hammer CD is still healthy. Sarki, though, said no to me as he gets a hold on to Triples and Hammer. It's together with Saki, getting Vinva as well. Now pressuring on to Phoenix and Genu. It's a full-on team wipe. Might be delayed, but this might be curtains for game number 1 if they don't get on the point in due time.
Yeah, the Exile is popped from Atlas, but he will fall mid-ultimate to Conan. Evil Mojo comes out from Etsu. There's been so many of those in this game today. And, yeah, IronSwarm Gaming will collapse. Contact Noir will take the victory in map 1.